YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, back in here with yet one more video, but a very special guest. Tiffany, say what up.
Hello, friends.
Well, welcome. So we got a good one for you guys today.
I think at the end of the day, I'm Tiffany. I'm only me. There's only one. So I'm coming at it like that. Yeah.
I think that's a fantastic answer.
Sorry.
I think that's it. You be authentic to you, you know, and I think that the confidence within that is powerful, because there's so many people that are trying to be other people.
Right.
Like, you know, we get caught up in these terms and these definitions like, oh, are you an alpha male?
Right.
Or are you a beta male? Are you a unicorn? Are you special? Are you unique? Yes. No, just be you. You know, and you is going to be different from someone else. But I think that the confidence within that is something that we've lost sight of as well.
Somebody that is light and dainty and that does all the things that feminine women do, cook, clean, you know, those, I don't know, they dress a certain way, they look a certain way. I'm a straight up tomboy, so I don't, you know, I don't have, and my cousin tells me all this all the time, like, you need to kind of like do your hair, wear makeup, wear, you know, clothes that are a little bit more fitting. And I'm like, do I have to do that in order to get somebody's attention? To get an alpha male's attention? Like, what?
You know, I think that there's things that you can do to, like, you know, flow with a societal or a cultural norm, which can make you more attractive to the opposite sex. Like, what you don't want is a woman to feel like she has to take control of a man, or like change a man, or like, you know, we talked about earlier about being the head of a household. Right. Like, if the woman feels like she has to be the head of a household, right? Like, that's a more of a masculine trait.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No. I think for me, I personally would want somebody to lead the household. Like, I do my share. I think it's more of a teamwork makes the dream work kind of mantra. Like, I love that idea. You know, I'm in my space and you're in your space, and you know, you take lead. I do. That's what I personally like.
You know, I don't want to be argued with. I don't want drama. I don't want, you know, like all of this other aggressive women stuff. Like, I had a situation yesterday and someone's coming to come do a video and I'm not really that cool with her. And I had to check her for the way that she was responding to me. And I felt like it wouldn't have been a good discussion if I had her on and, you know, just calmly like say, you know, I don't think we should do this video anymore. And it is because of her harsh and aggressive tone, because I wasn't on her time. I set a time, she was 15 minutes early. She decided to have an attitude and I had to check her, right? Like, and say, you know what, we're not doing this anymore. She is a masculine woman. And I think that we're losing sight of the benefits of having the man a head of household, or an understand. And it's not saying that women need to fold and not be strong, but it's like biologically, if we're the logical thinkers, we'll get you on a shortened out path. 1 + 1 will always equal 2 no matter what. Then why are we having these conversations where you're trying to emasculate me for one reason or another, right? Like, I'm all for women's empowerment. I believe in feminism, but not like the destructive feminism. Like, yeah, let's be equal. Let's bring equal pay up. Let's do those things, but not the destructive feminism, which is trying to emasculate men, or try to be the head of household. Because I think when you get to that level, that's when society breaks down. That's how you get these killers of Nipsey Hussle. That's how you get this destructive this destructive it takes conversations like this to bubble these things up.
I agree with you. And again, my cousin and I were talking about this right before we came in, and I feel like it's hard because a lot of these masculine women came from single parent homes, and they were told, okay, and they all have all their aunties, their female friends. I don't know. It's like you have to. We were always pushed to. I feel like I was raised differently than my brothers. Like you got to be independent. You got to do this. You have to do that. You have to be multitask at all times, and sometimes you have to take over the situation. And unfortunately, because that's how people were raised, and that's been their everyday approach, that's kind of how they come off sometimes. I don't know what the best answer is to fix that, because that's just been ingrained in us. That's something that you gotta like kind of compromise on some things. Like if she was coming at you so harsh, maybe it's like, wait a minute, let me take a step back. Let me kind of be more empathetic.
Yeah.
And I think that's what is missing with a lot of women. I mean, that maybe have that masculine energy. And for me, I think that's where I have more of a feminine energy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm a nurse by trade, so I'm caring. I'm thinking of others. I'm always putting somebody else before myself. But I also think there needs to be a balance too, and that's why I say that teamwork makes the dream work kind of thing.
Absolutely.
You have that masculine energy and have that female energy that comes into play, and if you balance it out, you can move mountains.
You can move. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you get it.
I'm starting to. I thought he was talking about hair and nails. I'm sorry.
I don't care about that. I don't care about all these
this
fake.
Is what I let me draw my. Hold on, wait. Did I get it right?
I feel you. There was another point we were going to talk on too. I forgot. We doubled back after feminism.
I know. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Man, that was. I really like that. See, this is why we do need to have more of these conversations, because, like I said, I'm always talking to my female friends about it. My mom all the time. Ladies, I know you talk to your mom all the time. If that's whoever it is, there's always a female person in your life that is just constantly. We're going back and forth about the same thing, and we need to have those other discussions. And sometimes they're a little hard and uncomfortable.
Right.
And I think maybe compromising on some things, being a little bit more empathetic with some situations, kind of scaling back, and kind of check yourself a little bit before you interact with other people. That's
super real. You said that a lot of these more masculine women come from single parent homes. Do you think?
I don't know. I'm just kind of going off of what I've
like from your experience.
Yes, from my experience.
Your anecdotal experience.
Yes.
We don't have facts.
No facts.
It's anecdotal experience.
Sorry, go ahead.
I appreciate you clarifying that. Yeah. But do you think that it's self-defense mechanism, that a woman would be more masculine?
Yeah,
because they're taught to be strong, and this is us. It's me and your mom. Like, we have to be. So then they feel like they have to posture up in situations, and they're insecure in their femininity because they've had to put their masculinity on the forefront to be strong within the community.
Oh yeah, because if you're too sensitive, people are going to walk all over you. They're going to take advantage of you. I feel like as long as you have that balance of the two, you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to do whatever you want to do. I mean, you can really move and shake a lot of people. Whether you get more, flies with honey than with vinegar. What's that?
Energy that you give off is probably indicative of the energy that you have around you, right? Like we're tribal people. We are biologically packs. We've biologically.
That's right.
So we feed off of other people, and if you have these negative energy people around you, all of a sudden your responses to different situations can be curtailed by that. And I just think, and being curators of our space, you have to be very intentional about who you keep around you.
That's real.
If you look at Kevin Hart, for example, or The Rock, and you go on and you see how much they're just full speed ahead. You think that they're dealing with drama with people? They are. you know, they might be dealing with drama in the media and trying to fix their persona, like Kevin Hart, but at the same time, in his immediate circle, his circle group, it's nothing but dope people.
Right.
Like I love the platform to be able to produce like really authentic conversations of things that like it's difficult to challenge and question these things. Like it's easy to just accept what someone tells you as fact.
The norm.
You know, it's easy to do that, but I think that, you know, as we, you know, push the culture forward, it's like, let's challenge. If we're saying media controls it, well, social media is our own media.
Yes.
YouTube is our own media.
Yeah.
Like, and we can start a dialogue that's not paid for by these advertisers on 6 o'clock news.
Real.
Like, we don't have to do that. We can just do it right here with us and push it forward, right? And that's like really the goal of this channel, is to push the culture forward. So appreciate your support. All right. Till next time.
Bye.
Peace.